What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Clement Customs. We are taking a break on the NSU project, and I think today it's going to be something a little bit different. Oh, actually, I think it's actually here.
Good timing.
Yeah.
Let's check it out. You know this face. Our buddy Vincent.
Oh, God.
Keep things simple. Vincent likes fat chicks. So his car gets a little low when it's full of fat chicks, so we need to throw some air ride in it.
Vincent has hit the front apron of his car a couple times and he's upsetty spaghetti. So,
Also, when you load it with a couple people, the tires start to rub on the fenders, so.
Yeah, the suspension's quite soft up front, and then we just talked about different ways of doing it, and he went, let's put some air ride in it. So, today's episode is gonna be bringing Vincent's 59 ragtop Beetle into the shop, and Tay and I and Vincent are going to throw some air ride on this girl and make it go up and down, just in the front. It's going to be a very basic air ride setup, but it will do the job for Vincent.
Something simple. Maybe down the road we'll do the back when he wants it all the way on the ground, right, buddy?
Yeah, we're gonna change it so it actually lays pan one day.
One step at a time.
Yeah.
Once you get started, there ain't turning around at that point.
No.
So.
Let's pull Vincent's 59 rag.
59. I thought it was 58.
Is it 58? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Well, Vincent's 58 rag. There's no difference between the 2 years. And we're gonna pull into the shop.
That's probably good, eh? Gives us lots of room all the way around.
Let's go, boys.
Are you excited?
Oh, yes.
Also, I can't forget, I gotta promote it because we have it. I don't know what our sales are like from the last video because you guys know about these, so they might already be sold out, so I apologize. But don't forget, we have Clement Customs hoodies in medium, large, extra large, and XXL. Like I said, don't comment on this video in the comment section or message us on Facebook. Only Instagram DM at Clement Customs is your only way you can get this hoodie. We can figure it all out through PayPal, e-transfers, whatever. So don't forget, get yourself a Clement Custom hoodie, limited time and limited quantity as well. So, all right, back to the business.
Let's get working on some air ride. This guy's stoked. He's been waiting how long? A couple months now we've been talking about it?
Yeah.
We've been a little busy on this and the 52 and other cars, so.
Yeah, so let's start ripping and tearing. Let's see how many scratches we can put into this old girl, eh?
No thanks.
Let's check out all the goodies, eh, buddy? Let's unload. Oh, remember that win?
Yes, I think
Takes it with him everywhere.
it has been a very good year
It has been.
for Betty Blue.
So everything is unloaded from Vincent's car. Let's show you guys what Vincent picked up. All right, so we got the dual Viair 444C compressors. I always like the 444s. A lot of guys like different ones, or I would say actually a lot of guys like the 444s, and over my experience, I actually quite enjoy them, and they've done great for us. So
yes,
they got them in the stealth black. So Tay's getting one for the NSU, and then Vincent's just getting one for
a simple air ride, he's going one's more than enough.
it doesn't need two. We got a simple, just 3-gallon air tank with I think 5 or 6 different ports on each side, or sorry, 3 ports on each side. These are important. These are your shock relocators. These go on your arms on your front beam, and they change where your air shock gets mounted. Basically, the issue is when you do, say, an air shock setup up front, where this gets mounted, your shock will be at an angle. And that's actually gonna cause a lot more pressure and a lot more strain, you could say, on this air shock, and they won't actually go up or down as nicely. So what these do, these shock relocators, they actually move your shock, your bottom of your shock mount farther away, closer to the back of your car. And what it does is it basically goes from, instead of your air shock being at this angle, it straightens it out so it has a lot more ease of going up and down. These are a Welding from Limebug. Shout out to AVR. They actually hooked us up and got these ordered for us. So we have those. We have some simple Monroe air shocks. Just, these are actually Tay and I old ones. I think they might have been on my old 58 or Tay's thing.
Yeah, we'll test them out before we go buy new ones.
Yes. And then,
look at that little cute guy.
Yeah, little simple, just up and down. So if we're just doing one lever, it'll just control both of the air shocks up front. He doesn't need to go side to side or anything like that. Very simple, easy.
Yep, exactly. Like I say, this isn't just to be air ride. This is just to, you know, if we put some weight in the car, it doesn't rub. If we need to, you know, Vincent's picky. He doesn't like his tires rubbing on things. So just to lift it up just that much more. So
Yeah, this isn't going to be TMI air ride where we're trying to lay pan or rocker, but
what we're doing is exactly the same work as if we were to dump it.
Yeah.
So it's about the same thing.
So any of you guys that do want to put air ride, say, just on your front Beetle, this is probably going to be your most simple, easy, cheapest way of doing it. So this is a great video for you guys to learn if you guys want to go this route. Like I said, we got a compressor, a tank, our shocks, the relocators, and the gauge that Tay has over there. There's a couple other things that we will show you along the way that we also picked up, but those are your main components you need to start doing air ride on your air-cooled car. Start fitting a couple of these pieces in the car before we do any electrical or wiring or any of that nature.
Finding all the fittings we need for it.
Yeah, because as you can tell, we need some fittings. We have very minimal amount. Tay and I were chatting, we're gonna do like a bracket system that this will bolt down to with some flat bar that'll go across because of how, Beetle firewalls are. They got this little dip here. So we're gonna reuse these two holes. I hold the fire extinguisher up on the inside, and we're gonna do another 2 drill holes here, and we'll build a bracket across here. So the compressor's gonna sit at the back, and then the tank will sit in front, and they'll all just be center of this vehicle. We'll start unbolting that fire extinguisher, getting those brackets cut, and drill 2 more holes to mount this compressor behind the tank.
Gotta protect some paint.
Yeah, keep Vincent happy. Bracket system is just quickly drilled.
Quickly bolt it up, and we'll go see if we're anywhere near close. Put that across there. Hey, look, our holes actually line up. That's nice. So now we'll pretty much make sure this is level.
And drill 2 holes.
And we'll mark our holes. We'll drill them there, and that's where our tanks or our compressors can mount.
And we're gonna paint those brackets.
Paint match it.
Paint match it.
Let's get Vincent to get our Sharpie, and we'll dab. Make sure it looks straight, which it pretty much does, because there's a nice body line here that we can line it off of. All right, there's 2 holes.
Does that scare you, buddy?
Holes in my car.
Yeah.
Okay, vacuum.
You're gonna see Vincent vacuum his car about 8,000 times this episode.
The guy's a clean freak.
Yeah, definitely a little OCD. So he's working with the wrong people because we are not.
Let's get this compressor in. Okay. Top hole. Top hole. Okay, you're good. You can just leave it.
Yeah.
No
Should
holes.
sit. There we go.
So that is mocked up. Now we can work on the tank and get this tank in because the compressor's in there. So, game plan. I think we've already showed this in the video.
No, we haven't yet.
Oh, we not?
haven't.
Okay, so our game plan is something like this, where we can mount the tank close to the compressor, but it still has a bit of gap from the actual fuel tank, so it doesn't look too too tight. It'll be something like that, basically.
Yeah,
So-
I think that looks good.
Okay, so let's mount this tank now and drill some more holes.
Vincent's gonna give that a quick vacuum again. That's count 2 today so far.
2.
Vacuumed up one of the nuts we needed too. Classic, so oh well. Let him do his thing. Jake might need to hold the other side up because Vincent's special.
Yeah, that's true. What side are you starting with?
I'll start with the driver's side, which
Okay.
the holes aren't even close, Vincent.
No.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
That's it, all down?
Yeah.
Perfect, then we're good.
Okay.
Okay, release Vince.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. Walk away. Oh, no, it didn't hold.
But
It lines up.
fits. Everything lines up.
Vacuum.
Let's work on our next step, I guess. I think because we are missing all our fittings right now, I think we start maybe pulling some wheels off.
Yeah, get this car in the air.
Yep, because we don't want to put the tank in until those brackets are painted, which we have to go get the paint
Yeah.
from Vincent's house. Don't want to put the tank in until we have all the fittings, which will go at the same time. So let's start at the front, I think, eh?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Also, I want to note out, we're all rocking the Taylor Clark special of sweatpants today.
Tail pants.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't know
pants.
what's going on with that. Usually I'm in Carhartt.
You guys are working on pure style.
That's not style. Change of plans. We're actually not going to put the car up in the air yet. We're going to work on getting this installed in the dash, or just below the dash. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have it hidden somewhere back here, so it's a little bit farther away. I don't like it when people put them way out here and that's the first thing you see. So we're going to try and put it a little bit farther back so it's a little less, or more
Looks a little cleaner.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So, are you okay with that, Vincent?
It's his car, so we should probably ask this guy.
Yeah?
Makes sense.
Yeah, you like
Yeah.
that? Okay, good.
Now we can bolt that gauge assembly in. Vincent's going for the vacuum again.
Was
Count
that number 3?
Yeah, that's number 3.
All right.
Oh, at least.
Get her going, buddy. All right, she's in. That looks nice, eh? Easy to get to, easy to see the gauge, so it's perfect.
Okay, let's get this car up in the air, get some wheels off. We're waiting on some parts on the inside, hence why we aren't finishing the inside yet. We gotta do...
One step at a time, and
Yeah.
let's go underneath now. Okay, right there.
Okay.
Bring her down. You good?
Yep.
I'm good.
Want me to take this out or what?
Maybe you should vacuum.
Oh, good idea. We should do a vacuum.
Vacuum.
Yeah, vacuum. I'm over here taking the last wheel off and the guy has the vacuum out again.
That's count 4. Count 4.
That's number 4.
Vacuum.
All right, we went on a run, got some snacks, got some paint to match the car. So we're gonna take these brackets off the air compressor and paint them so they're ready to go in the car. So I think that's a good Vincent job. As you can see, it's dark outside already. We've been busy. Didn't do some filming, we'll show you what we've done. Vincent got all these all painted up, so they're ready to go back in. He's been tearing apart the interior. Got everything all ripped out. Running a new power wire for the compressor up front, up there to a new fuse block. So that's gonna be all our power for our switch and our compressor and all that sort of stuff. So he's been doing that. He added in, as you can see the gauges. We put in a power switch here that turns the compressor on and off through a relay. He's been busy. Look at that gut right there. There he is. Now we're gonna start wiring up the switch, start wiring up, we'll install the compressor, start wiring it all up. Let's get going on that. Okay, wiring is loosely put together with the fuse box and everything. As you can see, we got the nicely painted, whatever the fuck.
The bracket?
Brackets?
Yeah,
You wanna call it the brackets?
I'd call them a bracket.
So we'll put these little rubbers, which why would Jake
yeah.
put them that way? Makes absolutely no sense.
I thought they looked cooler that way.
And then some there, some on the other side. Put her down. That's where she's gonna live. Let's go get some bolts.
Yeah. Give me some hardware.
All right, we got the air compressor is in. And I just gotta connect the power wire back there somewhere. Ground's on. Air compressor is almost wired up. So we'll get that wired up and then I guess throw the tank in. What do you say?
Do it.
Then probably call it the night for tonight. Tank in,
Pretty close.
start her again tomorrow. Well, that's how the tank looks in place. I think we'll have to whip it out because we got to plug this port. We don't have a plug yet. That's gonna be a little tight. So I might have to pull the tank back out. But anyways, it's a start. What are you thinking, buddy?
I think it's looking really good.
Come back tomorrow and we'll start pulling the actual front end apart so we can start getting all the shock mounts welded in and all that sort of stuff. I think that's it for tonight. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning, guys. Just wanted to explain as to why we're doing this before we get started on day 2 on my front end rebuild. In any case, I've owned this car 3 years, and whenever I have a passenger in the car, I seem to be bottoming out and things are rubbing. It's just not good. So in any case, the last time I bottomed out, I did some serious damage to the front apron, and it hurts. It just doesn't look good, and I basically approached the boys at Clement Customs to give this, to come up with an adjustment so I don't go through that again. Any case, day 2, here we go. Totally excited, and hopefully what we're doing will be a fix for when I have a passenger on board. Anyways, let's go.
All right, now that you've heard from Vincent this fine morning, everyone loves to hear from Vincent, we're gonna start pulling the front end apart. Gonna pull the brakes off, tie rod, the whole hub off, shock out, then we can start pulling the torsion arms out and throw it on.
The bottom shock relocators.
That's right.
So I guess I won't show it yet. I'll wait till we get everything off.
Can't really get in there yet, so.
No, we'll get everything off, get these brakes all taken apart, spindles off, and then we can throw this on.
That's right.
So we're gonna get the whole hub and everything off here, spindle, everything. So what we do is we basically are just gonna take these 2 bolts here and here off, and then this will just slide off the arm completely. Here's one. Just like that. Take those girls off. And I don't know.
She's coming. Might be able to get in here.
Yeah.
Don't. There you go.
I got it.
Never mind, you got it off.
Just hang it on this tie rod.
The tie rod drop. Is that?
That's as far as
That's
she'll
far,
drop.
far as she goes. Okay.
Basically, we're gonna whip this shock off, and then the relocator gets mounted right through there. So this hole goes through the old bolt hole on this arm, and then you weld it around here, and then this shock, instead of it being at this angle, comes out and it's more straight up and down, which makes it a lot easier for the air shock to actually move air. So
Usually the shot will hit this one,
yes, that too.
so you got to center off a little bit.
That's the other reason too. Whoa. Hello.
There she is.
Shock out.
There you go, buddy.
Okay, we're gonna get this arm off because it'll be a lot easier to weld on the bench. Just crack that open. I'll take that girl off. Comes out, and then this. Yeah. Okay, let's take this
Just
to the
that
bench.
easy.
Let's take this to the bench and check it out.
It's a nice sweater you got there.
Thank you. 50 bucks. DM Clement Customs on Instagram only. It's the only way you can get it.
Tight fit.
Yeah. There you go. So there you go. That's the arm. In. And these are a weld on. So Everesto makes a bolt-on setup. This is line bug, so you actually have to weld these on. But that's basically how you got to do it.
The weld-ons are also considerably cheaper.
Way cheaper. That's why we went that route. And also our buddies at AVR helped us get these, and they have a hookup with line bug. So shout out to those guys at AVR.
This guy over here has his old-timer pension, which is like $15 a month, so that's all he can afford.
Yeah.
This is that guy right there.
Yeah. Still better than not doing the relocators, though.
That's right.
So at least we did that. So we're gonna clean this arm up, figure it all out. We might have to cut some things, whatever, and we'll weld her up.
It's all bolted up, which is honestly really solid. You probably wouldn't even have to weld these, but we are.
Better safe than sorry.
That's right. So, stick some weld into her.
She's just welded all around this arm, up top, and then like Tay said, it's already bolted. Even the bolt would be totally fine, but I'd rather safe than sorry, so we welded her up. We'll let that one cool down. We're gonna give her a little scuff and paint, and let's get the other one welded up.
We got Vincent taking pictures of his car, putting it in the memory banks. That's right. Right, buddy? So you can make a catalog or whatever it is. Catalog, is that the right term? Catalog? No. Photo album?
Or maybe just put it on Instagram. All welded up. We did all on that side and then on the tops here. So that should be golden. So we're gonna give this a little bit of a wipe down, let it cool off a bit, and then Vincent is gonna give this thing a little bit of a paint job so it's all black and it won't rust because it's all bare metal right now. So let's go hang these up.
Taping this up for paint.
That's right. We don't want that painted up, so get her all prepped up, then we'll get her hanging.
Indeed.
You're doing great.
Every little bit helps.
It's gonna be too high for Vincent.
Probably.
There's a drink here, right?
That's my drink. Don't drink it.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Throw a little bit of primer on there first.
Getting her ready. Remember, no one's gonna see this stuff too, Vincent.
No.
So don't have to be too anal.
Am I anal?
A little bit.
You're the capital of anal.
I agree with that.
That's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
What's the vacuum count? We missed some. There's
pretty sure
probably
that-
like 4 I didn't film yesterday.
That vacuum got some work.
Probably a
in it.
good 10 vacuum
Vacuum.
points.
At least.
Jake will put a 10 vacuum point somewhere.
Yeah, right there. Bink right in the corner.
Here. Primer's set.
Let's go.
He's getting ready with the black. All right, guys. Come on in, Jacob.
Oh, sorry, I'm coming. I was reading.
So I think that's going to be it for this episode. We're going to let the paint cure on those torsion arms. We'll start next episode assembling this and getting it all working, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna make this a part 2, or a 2-part video, just because there's gonna be a lot that needs to go on. So I think we're gonna call out that. We'll let this, like Tay said, let this cure. Then we're gonna do part 2 on next Sunday, where we're putting everything, assembling it all, getting all our airlines hooked up and our fittings, and we're gonna be testing the air ride.
That is right.
Yeah.
So come back next episode where you will see how this all works.
So don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and also message us on Instagram if you guys want to cop a Clement Customs hoodie.
Hell yeah.
And we'll see you guys on the next episode.